bring both of us, but here we are at 7:10 for 7 Minutes of Sunshine, and I am here with Kim Crowfoot Swade. Hi, Kim. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me here, Tom.
I'm not going to tell everybody that you were like slurping down your coffee.
Talking
Like,
about
I gotta get some coffee. And Kim is not a morning person, and I'll tell you, it is early. So, but I'm so glad that you became a morning person today. For me, I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely. I love your sunshine.
Oh, thank you. So I just share a little bit about you, Kim, and then we'll turn it over to you. But Kim is the
Okay.
interim executive director at the Matriots, which I'm sure you'll share a little bit more about. And if not, we'll talk more at the end. Before that, you were with Accenture. You're a graduate of Princeton University. And you were sharing with me that you're from Idaho. You're the
Yeah.
first person I've had on the program from Idaho, that's for sure. And then you came here from New York City 3 years ago. So how lucky we are that you're here in Columbus. So lucky. Is that right?
I feel lucky to be here. We chose Columbus with intention, and it has been a wonderful experience.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Well, so it's your show.
Okay.
Share your values and superpower. I'm going to go bye and let you go for it. So go for it.
Okay. This is so much fun. I've been watching 7 Minutes of Sunshine. I admit I don't watch it at 7:07. I tend to watch it later in the day because I'm not a morning person, as we said. But I'm so happy to be here. The idea behind the superpower, I came to Columbus from New York City about 3 years ago. I lived in New York City for 25 years. All of our family started there in New York City. And so my superpower I've determined is to persevere. And, perhaps one might think that that sounds like a kind of bit of a grind for a superpower, maybe something not so sunny and sunshiny, but I happen to think it is a very powerful and positive thing. So to persevere, and why do I say that? Perseverance is not just grinding through. Perseverance is living through with joy, with happiness, with humor. Life throws you curveballs that cannot be expected. So a big curveball for me, for us as a family. Our second child died suddenly as a toddler, and that was just devastating. The first, on the upper right hand side, there's a tombstone. We did not expect to have a tombstone in our family at that time. She would be 16 years old now, and that was just debilitating. But nonetheless, have to be adaptable. I believe we have to persevere. We have to push through, and we have to realize that there are people around us that love us, and we love them, and life can just keep getting bigger. The second big hurdle that I hit that I needed to persevere through about 5 years ago, 6 years ago now, I was diagnosed with a very aggressive cancer. Certainly not caught early. And so that's why we have that little image of the what's called the red devil type of chemotherapy that I went through. I went through an extensive chemo and surgery and treatment program. And 5 years later, I'm still here, which is amazing. But it took a lot of perseverance to not only get through that hole, but to get through it stronger and to get through it for my family. So the next kind of, and I got through it with humor, lots and lots of humor. Netflix was my friend. I like to laugh, and I find that laughter and humor can get us through some very dark places. The next value I have, perseverance, humor, future generations. And I didn't say family because it's obviously my family. There's two pictures of my family. One with me with very short hair. That's a 3 month growth of hair after the chemo. So it was coming in fierce, I tell you. And I'm there with the family. And then there's another picture up top where we moved to Columbus. That's us visiting Cincinnati, me and my four children, my four living children. And I say future generations because they will also exist in the world with interdependence. So it's the future generations. It's not just them. I love them. I want them to be in a world that is worthy of them and that they are worthy of. So that's why I'm involved with groups like the Matriots, why I support Planned Parenthood, why I support equity and justice, why I have supported, a variety of organizations over time. But the whole idea is to make the world a better place, but also to make sure that the future generations have something that they can also hold dear, as I have held it dear. And then my last value is knowledge. I tend to be pretty rational, and I consider that another little superpower. So I like to analyze. I like to think. I'm science based and science forward, and what every last one of my children hear from me is be a problem solver. So if you see a problem, let's try to fix it. If there's a small problem around, I bet you know how you can fix it. So be a problem solver. And I come to that with knowledge. The more knowledge I have, the more curiosity, the more openness, the more knowledge I can acquire to be a problem solver in the world. So that's it. The last picture is just me standing there on a boat, feeling very independent and alive. And I like the photo, so I included it.
Well, it is a great photo. I love that photo. As you can see, I made that quite prominent on
It's like yeah.
But I think it really does speak to your superpower right there, because you look like I'm taking on the world. And Kim, thank you. Wow, I'm a little rocked back. I'm a little rocked back. You shared so much so quickly, and so much. I mean, there's so much there that you have persevered through. And what a gift for you to share that with folks.
Oh,
What
yeah.
inspiration.
But I really I like perseverance as a positive. I mean, a lot of times people think of I think perseverance often comes across as, just I'm grinding through. I'm just going to grind on through. And perseverance is being able to be open, to take the things that life will throw at you and to turn them positive.
Mm,
Even if it's hard and we're mourning. I'm not saying everything's a positive experience,
I
but we
understand.
can come out of it.
I understand that. So these experiences must have really brought your family close together, I would imagine.
You know, They did, but very difficult experiences sometimes ripple for years and years and years outward. So, one
Right.
of the sad things is that if I get sick, the kids, they're just, COVID just caused them an all end of stress because they did not want mom to get sick. Right? Me being sick is not a positive thing in the family. So there's still ripples that happen. Um,
You had to be pretty careful. You've had to be pretty careful with the COVID.
Oh, yeah, we were in lockdown. I'm fully vaccinated now. Very excited. And big cheer for the vaccination program here in Ohio. Ohio's been great. We moved to Columbus. We started to chart a move as soon as I was living and, cancer-free, and the determination I needed, there was basically a 3-year window. We didn't know where things were going to go for 3 years to 5, but it was really 3 years because of the type of cancer I had. And we decided that we needed to be somewhere less stressful and someplace where my husband could raise the kids alone if he had to, in a community that was vibrant and alive and supportive and interdependent and had people like Tom Grody. And we chose Columbus.
Oh, we're so lucky that you did. And I know. So my goodness, wow. I'm still kind of reeling, to be honest with you. I'm still kind of reeling. I connect with so much what you're sharing. You shared the loss of a child. Every parent can relate. Every parent can understand.
Nightmare.
Right.
Nightmare.
I send you
Nightmare.
so much love right now in this
Thank
moment.
you.
And I know you're doing such powerful work right now with the Matriots. Do you want to share a little bit about what y'all are up to?
Absolutely. Well, Tom, I mean, you're a visionary with the Matriots, right? You came on, you are one of the original board members. And I have taken, you gave a piece of advice to my coworker, Shiloh Todorov. You gave her some advice a year and a half ago, which was be mission centered. know your mission and be focused on the mission and just laser like focus on that mission. And we've taken that to heart. So you're still influencing us. So the Matriots as an organization is dedicated to the mission, to the vision that we should have equal representation here in Ohio, women in elected office. So 50% representation. We are more than 50% of the population. And it's a PAC, a political action committee, and we basically endorse women, support them, financially support them, and get them elected into office. And so I came on to help do some analysis, use my knowledge, value and mini superpower to help them, kind of get through a period while they're looking for a CEO to take over, which actually might happen sooner rather than later now. But I've been doing this for about a year and a half.
You've been doing incredible work. I mean, through the pandemic, the Matriots have been visible, active.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
we have, perseverance, value, superpower.
Yeah.
We leaned hard into how do we connect with people, and we held and how do we partner? We're not alone in this world, and our values are values that are shared, and there are organizations out there that are doing amazing work, and let's partner. Let's make sure that our voice is working with other organizations' voices. So we've done partnerships with the League of Women Voters and with Common Cause and with a whole host of organizations that are looking to advance equity,
Excellent.
basic equity.
It's such important work. And, we really need more women in office, really, for our future. It's just the guys, pretty badly. That's not to say there aren't some good guys out there, but we know that more women need to be in office and represent us, and for women to be fully represented. And but also because women just get it. Women just get it, and we just need more women. And I'm just so happy to hear that. And I think Matriots have made a lot of progress. I think Matriots one of the largest PACs in the state of Ohio, right?
Oh yeah. We're very. We have right now. We are well placed to support a lot of women in the 2021 election. So even though the pandemic caused us to have to pivot, we pivoted with purpose, mission centered. And we're very strong right now. We're close to 2,000 members across the state. We're in close to 52 counties across the state. We will be statewide very soon.
Fantastic. Well, I just want to thank you for all that work, also with Planned Parenthood, and thank you for showing up for. But seriously, showing up in Columbus, I mean, you didn't just come here, but you've shown up here, and you're making a huge difference. We're just so lucky. We're so lucky to have you here, and I just feel a lot of love for you right now. Thank you.
Thank you, and I appreciate the ability to share. And I try not to hesitate. I don't want people to be sad and depressed after talking to me. And me sharing this. I don't share it all the time with everyone. Perhaps you didn't know some of this before I started on the program. Yeah. But I thought to be truthful, right? And that all the values you bring, Tom, your 7 Ends of Sunshine, it is about the authentic self, the self that and it is myself now. I can't change any of that. So I just have to lean in.
Well, you are. And keep up the great work. I can't wait to see you in person. I'm going to give you a huge hug.
Oh, you and Rick and the kids come back. I'll make pizza on the grill. I make sourdough pizza now. It's really good. Oh, it's really good.
No, I like pizza, so I want to give it a try.
I know.
All right, listen, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember that even when it's really damn cloudy out, the sun is always shining. I think you know that. And that you are the sunshine, right?
Oh, you're the sunshine, Tom. Thanks for having me.
Have a great day. Thank you.